Hello gorgeous sexy people and welcome back. This is Giselle, your host for the new Sexy TV. I'm really happy to have you back, and in this episode I'm going to share with you about fear. Yes, how many of you experience fear? Everybody, right? So as long as human beings exist on the planet, fear will be there. I mean, it's a companion that we cannot avoid. But there is something that we can do about it. How many of you have been paralyzed because of fear? Yes, and how many of you, you have your dreams, you want to achieve your extraordinary things, right? And how many of you have, let's say, done it, but then somehow just get pulled back because of fear? Yes, and how many of you want to be liberated, want to be free of that? So then fear, instead of being a stopper, actually can be a companion, somebody who will walking on your side instead of being in front of you or like pulling you back. Yes. Absolutely. Now, one of the biggest fears that actually people experience, and this I have come across in my practice and in my classes, is the fear of being rejected, the fear of being criticized. In many, many people's minds, it means that they are not loved. Yes, how can you live without love, right? It's one of the very basic needs for human beings. So, I'm going to give you a formula that I learned when I attended one of Deepak Chopra's training in Singapore. And I have applied this for myself, and I have shared this with my students and my clients, and it also has worked for them. So I'm going to ask you to get your notebooks and your color pens so then you can start taking notes, and I'm going to get my page ready. Okay? Thank you. So what's the word, please? Fear. Now, what is fear? First of all, there are many definitions for fear, right? One of them is false evidence appearing real, right? The other one is fear is just the feeling of not feeling safe, needing to be protected, right? Now, fear is there to protect you. Okay, it's there to let you know, hey, don't do this because you may get hurt. But it's just sometimes just fear just gets a bit too big, and then it paralyzes us, right? Okay, so in this formula, there are 3 things that you will be saying to yourself. Okay, and the first thing is, I am fearless. Yes. And I'll explain to you how you use this, okay? The second thing is, what is the second thing that you're going to say to yourself? I am immune to criticism. Yes. What's your mind telling you now? What is she talking about? What is your mind saying? Huh? Now, the third thing that you're going to say to yourself. It is what? I am love. Yes. Now, this formula, you can use it as an affirmation. Okay, you can just say to yourself, I am fearless. I am immune to criticism. I am love. And you just repeat it and repeat it and repeat it to yourself. Now, when you say, here's the key, please. When you say an affirmation, it's not just for the sake of saying it. Okay? You have to feel it. Okay? If you're saying, I am fearless, okay, and you don't feel fearless, it's gonna take you much longer to get it, okay? So just go into that state of being fearless. Perhaps in the past you have experienced a time when you really felt fearless. You were courageous, right? You can bring back that feeling, okay? Feel it in your body and then just say, I am fearless. Then the next one is, I am immune to criticism. Criticism is a big, big thing in any kind of society. It doesn't matter where in the world you go. Criticism is always there, okay? And this is something that you cannot avoid, okay? And then this criticism is not just the criticism that comes from outside, meaning other people towards you. It's also the criticism that you have for who? For yourself. Who is the biggest critic? Who is the biggest critic here? Yes. Yeah. It's yourself. Yeah. I am the biggest critic of myself as well. You know? And this is part of our makeup. How humans are designed. Right? But the thing is that the more you are saying, I am immune to criticism, even if you have that critic voice inside your head saying, oh, you did it again, and you are so and so, and you are like blah, 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 blah. Just recognize that voice. Just acknowledge it. And just acknowledge that voice as a voice that wants more for you, or perhaps it wants better things for you. So just say, thank you for sharing. And just say, I am immune to criticism. Now, I am love. You are love. I am love. We are all beings of love. And it's just recognizing who you are. You can make this an affirmation. You can also use this as a meditation for those of you who know how to meditate. Those of you who don't know how to meditate, please ask me. I will be more than happy to show you how to do it. Now, for meditation, you just got to sit in a quiet place. Make sure that your headphones are turned off. There's no radio, no TV. There's no people who are going to come and interrupt you. Just sit there with yourself quietly and just say these 3 phrases to yourself. I am fearless. I am immune to criticism. I am love. And just say it. And just pause in between and just see what comes to your mind. See what feelings come to you. Okay? And please share your experience. Ask me questions. I will be more than happy to share with you. And I also want to thank, Deepak for sharing his knowledge with us. And thank you so, so very much. With my heart, thank you. And you are sexy. Yes, that's right. Together we can make the world a sexy world. So let's just continue doing the work. And I will see you again on the next video. Mwah! Big kiss. Bye-bye.